Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Raj Bhargav. Today we are on today we'll be discussing on SQL injection today. Okay. So today we'll be seeing into the SQL injection. Okay. So SQL injection. Where is SQL full form is like structured query language. It is mainly used in the backend databases to store the data in login pages, to check validate the usernames and those all. So let me show you. Let us take a demo website over here. Uh, Let us take the not this one. So here we have this database. We can try the SQL injection over here. Let's try from the basic SQL injection over here. This is the basic SQL injection that we are gonna use it over here. I just give some random password and let's try logging whether we can. No, it's not working, right? So in this login page, there is no SQL injection vulnerability. In other page, let's check in other page it has in this one, as you see here, we don't know I don't know the username and the password over here. So let me try to inject the SQL injection. I don't know which injection may work. Okay, so I'm just trying with the basic scripts over here. It it did not work. It or one equals to one tag tag. Okay, so this one is also not working. I'll just zoom this. So I am giving this type of payload now, or one equals to one. Like this comment section, at the last I given hyphen for like MySQL database. It uses MySQL database, so that's why I given it like that. See, like 500 internal server, like we got it. I think we are close to it. Yeah, as you see, if it is vulnerable SQL injection, we can able to get it directly into the login page. This is like SQL admin bypass, like login bypass using SQL injection. Okay, let's see now how we can enumerate the database using automated tools. We can get the. Let me show you in this one automated tool how we can use this automated tool. Before that, so I'll just take this and I'll try to capture into the burp suit. I guess like you guys know about the burp suit. So I'm capturing it this. So here we got captured this request. So what I'm doing, like I'm sending it to the repeater. Okay. Okay. No need to send it to repeater. What I do is like now I'll just this copy to file to Kali to the documents folder. I'll like save it to it. So let's check name SQL injection. dot txt. Now we just saved it. Now let's try to do it where it is in downloads, I guess. Not over here. So this, yeah. Here we have that SQL map. Like we will be using our SQL map, TACR SQL injection, and I'm giving create batch directly takes default input those all and level of it. Level I'm just gonna take level 3. See, automatically it tries to enumerate that like whether it is like a vulnerable or not. It automatically checks for the vulnerability or not. Like using SQL map, you can try to automate it. Like you can try to enumerate the databases. Okay, where is this like a here for this one? It takes some time, but we can try to enumerate the database using this SQL map. We can get that. We can see the tables, columns, each and everything. So it takes a time to test like it takes for each and every type of SQL injection that we had. We had SQL injection, blind SQL injection, SQL injection where we can directly see the response immediately. Whereas blind SQL injection, we need to rely on the response of the application. Uh, we need to rely on the response of the application. So okay, it's taking time. Mm. And we have union based attacks so that we can retrieve the database tables from the database using union types attacks. Like for different types of databases we have different types of syntax for it. Suppose like MySQL for commenting we use tag for Oracle also tag for Microsoft SQL we use as tag for that. So for different databases, they'll be having different type of syntax. Okay, so it takes a lot of time to enumerate this. Let's wait and check see it. As you see over here, this one is also a vulnerable web application where we can try get the user information from it. Uh, I'm looking for parameters over here. Let me turn off the bug. So like otherwise we won't be able to get it. In this one, yeah. Oh yeah, we have seen this. Like here we had this one, right? Like input field. So what I do is like again Let us go to new tab. Meanwhile, it goes on. I'm upgrading my privileges. It's better to be in the root when you use SQL map. So SQL map. If you want to mention the URL, you need to give the tag queue and tag cookie. Even you can just mention the cookie also. I'll just get the cookie from the extension called cookie editor. Okay, not this one. So otherwise, you can get cookie from the developer tools, where you can just go to performance, not in performance, sorry, my bad. Uh, Storage and the domain. Where is this value? This is the cookie value. Either you can add an extension and take it, otherwise like you can come to this developer tools and take this like a cookie, copy this cookie and like mention it over here and that database. Like here I'm trying to enumerate the database over here. So here we have some error. Okay, see it returned with artist like a type boolean version. Now let's try to see the tables, tag tables for like retrieving the tables. See, as you see now, we have retrieved some table schemas and the database name called Accurata. All the things we can see the columns also, columns. Okay, my bad. MUNS. Again, my bad. Okay. Okay, just a second. Uh, okay, like this, you can get the tables, columns, and we can retrieve the data of that table is equal to accurate. Okay, we got an error over here. So let's see like whether it is completed or not. UID doesn't seem to index. As you see over, it checks for each and everything whether that parameter is injectable or not. Each and everything. So if it is like injectable and it returns with a response over, it might be sometimes false positives also. So we can't say clearly whether there is an SQL injection or not. So that's why we should rely on manual testing. As you see over here, we got the access to this. Like we have used this payload. We have used this payload and got the access into the account, right? Okay, some error. Okay, I guess it counted error. Okay, so like this we can try SQL injection. We can capture it over here and like here we can send it to intruder. And what we can do is like here also we can try like where we want to inject the parameters. Like so, what I do is like here I highlight this part and like sniper attack I'm gonna use, and here I just gonna load the payloads over here. SQL. payloads. There will be a tons of payloads as you see over here. Uh, like I'll just copy some of the payloads over here. Mm, As you see here, I'll just copy this immediately and I'll try to paste it over here and I'll just start attack. See like all 302 we are getting all 302. Let's check for any 200 is there or not. No 200. Let's check whether the length is like all the length is similar. Then it's not injecting like over here. Okay. So this is how we're gonna do SQL injection attacks. This is how you can brute force, and we can try to do it like this. Okay. Mm. So this dashboard will be also like over here, like workflow dash. Oh yeah, like this you can do like we can mitigate this vulnerability by like whitelisting the elements like in the input field there we should not enter this colons or a tag or hyphens. Those all should be whitelisted or they need to do the input validation and they need to apply web application firewall and check the event logs and try to mitigate this vulnerability. SQL injection vulnerability. It is a high level vulnerability. So this is all about the SQL injection.